we going live? Are we going live? I am live. Success. Okay. Have to love those technical difficulties. Beautiful. That's okay, right? We move on. We move on and we move past it. Fantastic. Well, here we are. We'll work on multiple screens here. Want to get you the most up-to-date information. Hello, everyone. Good day, good evening. Welcome to tonight's webinar. Now, whether you are a buyer, seller, investor, or just curious about the Arizona real estate market, you are in the right place. So tonight, I will walk you through the current Arizona real estate market update, what's happening with interest rates, give briefly, and buyer's market, seller's market, give some market insights there, do a big economic development update here for Arizona and what that all means for your next move. So let's dive in. Great. Let's make sure all systems are a go here. Or across a few different social media channels. Just want to make sure everything is as it should be. Fantastic. Take a sip of water. And here we go. So I understand that your time is valuable, and I thank you for sharing some of it with me here this evening. Part one. Come on. What is all this? Oh, no. Just smiling through it. Okay, great. Let's begin. So let's start off with a myth buster. You've probably heard many people say, oh, don't buy now, wait, because we're heading into a recession. But let's talk a little bit about the data surrounding that, okay? The St. Louis Fed chart shows that over the past 50 years, older than me, 50 years, my goodness, home prices declined in just one recession. We all know which one that was, right? 2007, 2008. Every other recession, prices either held steady or increased. Absolutely. Key data to share with you here. The median price for Maricopa County as of April 2025 is $449,900, and it was $455,000 a year ago, April 2024. So home values have really continued to remain steady. They've been resilient during this time. But as you can see, there haven't been any huge gains in most areas. Inventory in Maricopa County has increased over 40%, and the median sales price is up just 1.7%. The days on market are longer, and the amount of supply, the amount of homes available for sale has increased when compared to last year, right? Now, the luxury market, we're starting to decrease, but that tends to happen as we approach 100 degree, almost said 1,000 degree. Oh boy, 100 degree temperatures. Up. Great. Wonderful. So we are in a much more balanced market with more choices for buyers and a slower but steady pace for sellers. Now, many areas of the Phoenix metro area are experiencing a buyer's market or more of a balanced market. Let me go over where we are with that at this point in time. I took some notes for you, so I want to make sure that we provide some up-to-date information. Great. So currently, the seller's market, the slight seller's markets are Chandler, Fountain Hills, and Avondale, with our balanced markets being Paradise Valley, Phoenix, Glendale, Scottsdale, Gilbert, Mesa, Tempe, and Cave Creek. Peoria is more because is moving more towards a buyer's market, but in balance, slight buyer's market. Same with Goodyear, Surprise, and Queen Creek, and Buckeye, Maricopa, Casa Grande, Litchfield Park, Sun City West, Gold Canyon, Sun Lakes, all being in buyer's markets. Well, some of those areas, we know that there's a good mix of resale and new homes. So when you're marketing your property for sale, please keep that in mind. And then Sun City West, where there is an increase in homes on the market in that 55 plus community. Same with Sun Lake being a age restricted area, increase in homes for sale there too. And we do tend to see things slow down once our snowbirds leave, once our winter visitors go back to their respective places and our temperatures increase. Now let's talk a little bit about economic growth in Arizona. Arizona's growth, we're a force to be reckoned with. And it is really impacting real estate. According to the Arizona Commerce Authority, the Arizona Commerce Authority currently has 482 active projects in its pipeline of businesses looking to expand or relocate to Arizona. Including in that number are 336 in manufacturing, and the majority of those being in advanced manufacturing. It's the TSMC effect, where we see huge growth for the Phoenix metro area as advanced manufacturing reaches record levels. We also see Komatsu breaks ground on an $80 million mining facility near Mesa, a $20 million investment in Mesa by Cyclic Materials. Future 48 Workforce Accelerator launched in Pinal County. Bioscience boom is reshaping Arizona's economy. So we're not just talking about the semiconductor side of things. We're also mentioning the bioscience boom as well, and all of the other services and industries that go along with that. This creates jobs, it drives migration, and fuels demand for housing. Here's what the population trends are telling us. Maricopa County saw a 9% net migration increase in 2024. So we have more people that are moving to the state than moving out of the state. And Pinal County saw the hugest increase in net migration. So people are moving here, and not just retirees. We're seeing remote workers, families, professionals coming for jobs, lifestyle, and a more moderate cost of living compared to states like California, New York, Washington, and other areas, right? So you hear a lot about buyer's markets and seller's markets. So let's touch on that for a bit. Buyer's market is when we have more inventory and the buyer tends to have more negotiating power. We haven't seen a buyer's market for quite some time. Sellers tend to offer concessions during a buyer's market to help buyers with their closing costs. It's a good time to buy before we see any rate cuts, which could fuel demand. For sellers, remember, this is not 2021. Pandemic is over, but it most certainly is not 2008 either, right? Our current market conditions resemble more like 2014, where we see balance in a lot of areas between buyers and sellers, and a similar amount of homes for sale during that time. It's important to price competitively, to make sure your home looks good and it smells good, it feels good, it feels like home, and that someone wants to move there. Homes priced right and smelling right and looking right, like a hot first date, are closing successfully. Price reductions are up, and they're up to the tune of over 60% when compared to last year. So overpricing a home, it doesn't work. Now, as of this week, the Fed chose to hold interest rates steady again. And why? Why do you ask? When are we going to start seeing interest rates come down? Well, I looked in my crystal ball this morning and I didn't get an answer. Okay. So here's what we do. We focus on what we know. We know that inflation is still above the 2% target. We know that the U.S. labor market is softening as a whole. The labor market is softening. We're not talking about the Arizona's economic development. We're just talking all of us United States. Our labor market is softening. But home values are remaining solid and steady, especially in the greater Phoenix metro area. So what does this mean for you? You're like, okay, that's great. That's all good and well. What does this mean for you? It means that mortgage rates, they may hold steady for now with gradual declines throughout the rest of the year. And I mean, here's hoping, right? I mean, it means more buying power for people. So that would be great news. But that still means there's opportunities that exist today. Buyers using an FHA, VA, down payment assistance programs, they're jumping in now to lock rates. Sellers should understand that buyers may be payment sensitive and that pricing matters, because remember, buyers they're not just looking at your home, they're comparing your home to what their buying power is with your particular property for sale and what else is available in the area, both resale and new home. And what do they need to put in out of pocket in order to get into that home, to the tune of replacing kitchens, baths, flooring, roof, AC, what have you, painting even, because the costs to do these things have certainly increased. Insurance costs have increased. Property taxes have increased in recent years. And let's face it, a lot of new home communities are offering concessions to get buyers in the door. And so that's why when you get a contract that you see some request for concessions from the seller to the buyer, consider it. That's all I'm saying. Consider it based on where you're at, what your particular needs are as a property owner in order to move forward with your goals and create that win-win scenario. So I thank you for joining me today. We keep this short and sweet because I understand that your time is valuable. And if you are thinking about buying, selling, or investing, or you have any questions about the Arizona real estate markets, I'd love to connect with you. Feel free to DM me on any of the social media channels. Schedule a free strategy session. You can also get a free report on your particular property. If you're curious where values are in your neighborhood, feel free to message me and let me know what your property address is, and I will provide you that detailed report free of charge. And follow me again for the weekly updates on the greater Phoenix real estate market. Again, my name is Natasha Tomlinson with eXp Realty. I am signing off here tonight. Until next time, I'll see you soon.